Chapter 17, Endangered Species. Today, we will study about the endangered animals. Does anyone know as to what we mean when we say the word endangered? Said the class teacher. All the students were confused. The class did not know anything related to this concept. Even if you don't know, you can think of it. You might have heard about it on some news channel or the channels that showcase wildlife programs. Or some of you might have read about it in your general knowledge books, said the teacher. The entire class wondered and started thinking of an answer. Suddenly, one student interrupted. I think endangered animals are those that are no more alive and are not found anymore, said Chaitanya. You are a little close to the answer, but there is still one fact that is inappropriate in the statement you made, said the teacher. Other students were still trying to think of an answer. Ma'am, another student stood up with an answer. Endangered animals are closely linked with the absence of animals that are still surviving, but they might not be found in future. The word danger in endangered reflects on some type of danger to these animals, said Rashi. Yes. You are absolutely right. An endangered animal is an animal that has been characterized as very possible to become extinct in the near future, told the teacher. Can you give some examples of endangered animals? Questioned the teacher. Giant panda? If I am not wrong, giant panda comes under the category of endangered animals, said Pratham. Yes, that is a correct example. How do you know? Asked the teacher. I was watching television one day when I saw a program on the National Geographic Channel which gave information on the data collected on endangered animals. Giant panda was one amongst them, said Pratham. That is a great habit. Sometimes we don't realize, but this helps in enhancing our general knowledge. This will not only help you in my subject, but also in other subjects as well, said the teacher. Ma'am, do tiger, snow leopard and rhinoceros also come under the category of endangered animals? Asked Mehak eagerly. They also belong to this category. You are right, said the teacher. Where did you read about it? Asked the teacher. My brother was preparing for his inter-school quiz a few days back. I heard this from him, and it struck me suddenly in between the discussion, replied Mehak. Now we will read about the giant panda, the teacher said. Giant pandas are recognized by their particular high contrasting shading in black and white color. Their ears, eyes, shoulders and legs are dark, while the rest of their body is white. Their thick fur keeps them warm in the cold, wet mountain regions, the teacher told. Do you all know what the most interesting trait of giant panda is? The teacher questioned. No, ma'am, please tell us. The class shouted curiously. One of the most interesting features of the panda is their protruding wrist bone that works like a thumb. This enables the pandas to hold bamboo while they munch on it with their solid molar teeth. Bamboo makes up about the whole eating routine of the pandas, the teacher told. Oh, that means the major source of diet for giant panda is bamboo, said Pratham. Yes, right. But the important fact is that this animal is endangered. With only around 2060 pandas living in the wild, the giant panda is considered in danger of extinction. One of the major reasons that panda populations have dropped is habitat destruction, said the teacher. The children were stunned after listening to this fact. Do any of you have an idea about the conservation steps taken in this matter? The teacher questioned. Wildlife reserves have been set up in parts of China to ensure the pandas have a home, and proper care is taken to ensure they get proper habitat in nature. Researchers keep on studying how pandas breed with a goal to increase their population, replied Mehek. Absolutely. This is an accurate answer. I am glad you know this, the teacher smiled. Now we will study about tigers. Open page number 43 of your textbook and carefully observe the image as I tell you the information. The teacher said, one of the first 9 subspecies of tigers, 3 have turned out to be extinct over the last 80 years. It has been estimated that all tigers may end up within the next decade, said the teacher. Can anyone tell the reason behind the decrease in the number of tigers? Asked she. Poaching and habitat loss have diminished the worldwide population of tigers, I think, answered Mehek. Yes, you are right, Mehek. Today, 4 of the remaining subspecies of tigers is viewed as endangered, while 2 of the subspecies are considered critically endangered. The 6 residual subspecies of tigers include the Bengal, Indo-Chinese, Malayan, Siberian, South China and Sumatran tigers. Said the teacher. What are the methods used to save tigers? Rashi questioned. In order to shield tigers from poachers and the loss of land, wildlife conservationists have worked with governments to set up wildlife reserves. Reserves are protected regions extending in size from China's Shaolin to Indonesia. The teacher answered. The teacher then started with the topic of snow leopard. The snow leopard is a large cat inherent to the mountain ranges of Asia. It is listed as endangered because the global population is predicted to decline about 10% by 2040. It is in danger by poaching and damage of their territory, said the teacher. The teacher further explained some methods devised to conserve this endangered species. Leaders of the 12 snow leopard nations have already guaranteed to protect at least 20 snow leopard landscapes by 2020. Various worldwide and nationwide agreements and laws protect the snow leopards. All snow leopard range countries have made the trading of live snow leopards or their fur illegal. A number of governments have also created national parks to preserve and protect snow leopard habitat. These are some of the ways in which countries try to save the snow leopard. The teacher explained in detail. Oh, that's great. Countries are trying to save the wildlife and maintain a good number of these species. We can just hope that all these efforts turn out to bring positive changes, said Pratham. Now we will study about the last topic of the chapter. What are the steps taken for the protection of rhinoceros? WWF plays a crucial role in the fight to save rhinos. It verifies and protects rhino populations and establishes new populations through translocations, a way of moving rhinos from parks with huge populations to other regions where historically held rhinos aren't present. It helps with network-based protection approaches for individuals living in and around the significant rhino habitats. It works to combat poaching and additionally handles illegal exchange of and interest for rhino horn through support and reinforcing of nearby and worldwide law enforcement to bring dealing culprits to equity. The teacher briefed the role of WWF in protecting the rhinoceros. That was all for today. We will discuss the question answers in the next class, said the teacher, and left